back to the Demon Slayer Gaming channel. We're going to be continuing our Final Fantasy XIV Dungeon Guide series, and we're going to be looking at the Hullbreaker Isle today. Starting off this dungeon, you're going to want to avoid the traps that are laying on the ground as you run through. So when you're pulling the mobs, be careful of, keep an eye out for the traps. They do stun you if you run into them. You can see there is one in the sand to the left here. They're not always that visible though, so you'll want to be careful. I hit one in the grass as I was pulling this first pack because I couldn't see it. They do knockbacks, so be careful that you're not getting knocked back into them like just happened here. Now to proceed into the next area, you do have to kill the Sifakas. They are pretty much on the standard path, so you will most likely always do that, but at least make sure that you are picking those up and killing them. So there was one in the first area, there's one in the group we just pulled, there's one in the group right here, and then there's two more on the bridge. So total of 5. When you come to the bridge, pull the 2 Sifakas and just stay on this side of the bridge. The monkey will push you away if you try to run to the other side before the Sifakas are dead. Now for the first boss, Sasquatch, when you pick him up, he's pretty much a normal tank and spank. The only thing is that occasionally throughout the fight he will spawn additional adds, little Sifakas that you will need to pick up. Those adds need to be killed quickly, as shortly after this he will start beating on his chest. Every time he beats on his chest will cause a stack of vulnerability for the entire team. For him to stop beating on his chest, he has to eat the bananas. And if you get the bananas while the Sifakas are alive, they will eat them instead of him, causing him to go back to beating on his chest. For every banana that he eats, he will gain a damage buff, so you don't want to just sit there and spam bananas. When he marks a party member, he will charge them shortly afterwards. The next area will have several mob packs along with quite a few treasure coffers. Most of these are mimics, but the mimics drop the tablets that you'll need to continue on, so you have to open them and kill them. After they're dead, make sure to pick up the tablet. And then place it on the stone pedestal to open the door. The Ninka Nanka will spawn Nankas, so make sure that you're picking those up whenever they hatch off his back. After getting both stone tablets, take them to the stone pedestals, and it will open up the second boss arena. Now for the second boss, Yorm, he will burrow into the ground several times throughout the fight, and he will spawn these water globes around the arena. The first time he burrows, you'll just want to spread out to the sides of the arena and avoid wherever he is going to. The second time he burrows, he will do a whirlpool that pulls everyone into the middle of the room. Right whenever he burrows, you'll want to wait 2 seconds and then jump into one of the blue water pools. This will prevent you from being pulled in and from being hit with his explosion when he comes out of the ground. Make sure to dodge out of his line AoE. After this, his pattern will repeat, so when he burrows for the third time, avoid the bubbles and just move out of whichever way he is going. And then if he ends up burrowing a fourth time, which hopefully your team will have him dead by then, you'll want to jump back in the bubble to avoid the pull and explosion. After the boss is complete, you'll continue past his boss arena and jump off the ledge. For the next area is split into sections with little water spouts breaking up the sections that won't allow you to proceed. So pull to the little water sections, which will spawn additional adds. Just AoE them all down, and then it should open up this next section. For the final boss, you'll be moving around 4 different platforms, killing the Kraken arms and tentacles. The only real mechanic you need to worry about is at some point in time, someone's going to get grabbed by a tentacle and get thrown to another platform. So just use the geysers you've been using the entire fight to get back to the platform with everyone else. Occasionally, someone will get marked with a blue arrow. This means that it's going to spawn a geyser on you in a few seconds. You can go to a different platform to drop that so that it will not damage the party. But your team should be moving quick enough that even if you drop one on your platform, you should be able to move off of it pretty quickly. So the green meteor icon is actually the icon for the geyser. But just move between platforms and finish off the arms as quick as possible. As the tank, you'll want to position yourself all the way along one of the sides, as it does do drop down line AoE attacks, so try to make sure that it's not hitting the rest of your party. After the arms are all clear, then you'll have to fight 2 tentacles. After both tentacles are dead, that will be the end of the fight. And that will be it for the Hullbreaker Isle. Thank you for watching. Hope this helps a few of you out. If it does, please make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and I will catch you on the next one.